जो आरक्षण का फायदा उठाकर जो थर को खा रहे, थर को, मलाई को। आप कभी मेरे गांव आना, मेरे गांव में मेरा टूटा घर था, मेरा घर दोगुना हो गया, पक्का बन गया, मेरे भाई नौकर हो गए, मैं हो गया, बेटा भतीजा एमएलए हो गया, लेकिन मेरे बगल में एक 35 साल से एक व्यक्ति पहाड़ में पत्थर निकाल के अपना जीवन यापन कर रहा है, उसका सारा हक क्योड़ीलाल ने छीन लिया, मेरे पड़ोसी को नहीं मिल रहा। यह सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा है।
There is another aspect to that judgment, and that is with regard to creamy layer. Though out of 7 judges, all 6 of us were on the same page insofar as classification is concerned, and the other 3 judges did not give any view on the concept of creamy layer, applicability of creamy layer to scheduled caste is concerned. In my separate judgment, I have held that the concept of creamy layer should also be made applicable to the scheduled caste. I have been widely criticized by the people from my own community with regard to that judgment. I was a sitting judge, and therefore it was not proper on my part to make any comment thereon. In any case, the judges are not supposed to discuss about their judgments, but now, since I am out of it, I was accused that I have taken the advantages of reservation and reached up to the post of the Chief Justice I was in the Supreme Court judge, I was not yet to Chief Justice by virtue of reservation, and now he advocates the creamy layer principle. The allegations made by, I don't want to name anyone, are with basic ignorance of the constitutional provisions. The persons who made allegation do not even know that for the constitutional office of the High Court judge or the Supreme Court judge, there is no reservation. The persons from this category have to compete with others to get appointed as a High Court judge or to be appointed as a Supreme Court judge or Chief Justice. Normally you go by seniority. If you survive by that date, if you are not 65, till you get a chance, you become CJI. And it was thought to be projected that I am the first one who is trying to advocate the concept of creamy layer. It was thought to be, I read somewhere that it was an agenda of someone which I was trying to project. But I am not the first one to talk about the creamy layer for scheduled caste. As early as in 1976, Krishna Iyer J referred to it. He referred to the social science study made by AP Sinha Institute of Social Studies, Patna, with regard to the reservations. I will quote from his judgment, and I quote Krishna Iyer. A dual society amongst Harijans, a tiny elite gobbling up the benefits, and the darker layers slipping distance away from the special concessions. For them, Article 46 and Article 335 remain a noble romance. In 1981, Justice Krishna Iyer, along with Justice Chinnappa Reddy, amplified it. And he said that administration may well innovate and classify to weed out the creamy layers of the SCs and STs. 1981, 44 years back. The Constitution had hardly worked for 25 to 30 years. Thereafter, again in 1985, the then Venkatramani J, who subsequently became the Chief Justice of India, also advocated applying the means test In 2006, Nagaraj again reaffirmed that the creamy layer should also be made applicable to the scheduled caste. Jarnail Singh, though set aside the decision in Nagaraj with regard to collection of empirical data with regard to scheduled caste, it upheld the decision in Nagaraj with regard to creamy layer. So what I, along with my 3 other colleagues who affirmed my view, was only reiterating the law as laid down by this court, by the Supreme Court. I can't say this court because now I'm not a part of that court. We believe in the law of precedents, and the judges should and judges do follow the precedents as laid down in the earlier judgments. The judgment which has been delivered by me, one of my colleagues in Rajasthan had sent me one video clip by a politician in the state of Rajasthan. If Mr. Kubar permits me, can I just play for a minute?
और सुप्रीम कोर्ट का क्या फैसला जरा सुन लो। सुप्रीम
नहीं।
कोर्ट का फैसला को पढ़ो, पढ़े लिखे बच्चों।
ठीक।
अगर आप उसके पक्ष में नहीं हो तो मैं भी आपके साथ हूं। और सुप्रीम कोर्ट का क्या फैसला जरा सुन लो। सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसले को पढ़ो, पढ़े लिखे बच्चों। अगर आपको उसके पक्ष में नहीं हो तो मैं भी आपके साथ हूं। और सुनो, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने क्या कहा है कि डॉक्टर किरोड़ीलाल डॉक्टर बन गया, उसका भाई आरएस से आईएएस बन गया, डॉक्टर किरोड़ीलाल एमएलए बन गया, एमपी बन गया, मंत्री बन गया, तो और का तो नंबर आना चाहिए। आना चाहिए कि नहीं आना चाहिए? क्रीमी लेयर। आप ये बहन बेटी बैठी है, दूध को पकाती है, जब ऊपर क्रीम आ जाती है, क्रीम, जिसको हमारे उधर थर कहते हैं, थर, जो आरक्षण का फायदा उठाकर जो थर को खा रहे हैं, थर को, मलाई को। आप कभी मेरे गांव आना, मेरे गांव में मेरा टूटा घर था, मेरा घर दोगुना हो गया, पक्का बन गया, मेरे भाई नौकर हो गए, मैं हो गया, बेटा भतीजा एमएलए हो गया, लेकिन मेरे बगल में एक 35 साल से एक व्यक्ति पहाड़ में पत्थर निकाल के अपना जीवन यापन कर रहा है, उसका सारा हक किरोड़ीलाल ने छीन लिया, मेरे पड़ोसी को नहीं मिल रहा। यह सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा कि उस गरीब को मिलो जो पिछड़ गए। यह सुप्रीम कोर्ट की भाषा है। अब पेट में दर्द किसके है? पेट में दर्द किरोड़ीलाल, नमो नारायण, हरीश, मुरारीलाल, जसकौर, रामकिशोर, इनके है। बुरा नहीं है। जब मेरा अधिकार कटेगा तो मैं चिल्लाऊंगा ही। इसलिए चिल्लाने वाले वो है मेरे भाई जिनकी थर पापड़दा के गरीब व्यक्ति को, किसान को मिल रही है खाने के लिए, वो चिंता में है।
Dr. Baba Ambedkar considered the Constitution as a vehicle for bringing social and economic justice to the country. In last 75 years, no doubt that the affirmative action has played a positive role. I was fortunate to be the Chief Justice of India when the Indian Constitution was celebrating its Amrit Mahotsav.